Y'all, when I got this message, I heard she's favored. I heard it like as if somebody said it somewhere in a crowd, like she's favored. If you guys are a man in here, maybe the message was he's favored. Okay. But I heard it so clear. I was like, okay, you're favored. All right. But anyway, the title of this read is going to be She's Favored. Let me just say that I hope y'all's faith is so big that you can stand in it in a time of need. So, my heart was charged when I got this message because I was called to stand in my faith, even though I was in the unknown. I didn't know what was going to happen next. I didn't know which way things were going to turn out. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't know what direction I was going in. I didn't know nothing. Okay. And Spirit only told me to stand in my faith. And so right now to this day, I've been standing in my faith. So somebody here, you may be needing to know that. If you don't know what else to do, if all else has failed, if you felt like or feel like you're lost, or you feel like you're not sure what's going to happen next, but you don't, and you're not sure like what action you can take to help or speed something up or to slow something down, or to if you feel like you don't have any control over a thing, just stand in your faith. Okay, that's the best guidance I can give y'all right now. And that's me speaking because y'all, I'm standing in mine right now. I'm standing 10 toes down in my faith because I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to do. There is nothing else left for me to do. Okay? So, when I stand in the faith that I have in God, all care, concern, and need for control disappears. So when you guys actually stand in y'all's faith, that's what happens. That worry, that anxiety, that anxiousness, even that excitement, that fear, that need for control, that care or worry, it disappears. So just stand in your faith. Y'all, I had to really just sit, and I'm going to just step away from my notes for just a second. But I had to just really sit like, okay, Lord, I've been in this situation before, and I'll be over here racking my brain and my nerves trying to figure out what's going to happen. And I thought about it. I'm seeing a ladder outside. Okay, so that's giving 24 karat. Okay, that's also giving justice energy. All right. 24 karat magic. Okay. But anyway, it's giving a higher presence. Okay. But so when I sat and I thought about it to myself, I'm like, Lord, I done been here before. And you know what? I be sitting here doing all this worrying. And guess what you end up doing, Father God? You always end up working it out. It's always fixed. It always goes better than expected. When I release control, when I let go, when I surrender trying, when I take my hands off the wheel and let God drive and direct me and guide me, it always leads me to a better place. Always. So when I realized that and I really looked at the times that has occurred in my life, it's like I connected with those moments and it gave me the reassurance that I needed that yes, standing in my faith is the right answer. Standing in my confirmation with that horn, standing in my faith is the way to go. Standing in my faith is me taking action. Even when I'm doing nothing at all. If I just stand there and just say, Lord, you got it. It's your world. I know you're going to work it out. Because I know one thing about it to be true is that God have eyes in places that I don't. Right? He have eyes in places that I don't. He can see things that I can't. Right? So it's a vibe where when it's like that, then you know, like, okay, once I've spoken, I told God what I want, I told God what I desire to see happen, then I gotta leave it there. And I gotta just let him work it out. Right? So it's that type of vibe. 11:44 on the clock. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. So, all right, let me get back to my notes here. Your faith is enlarged when you reflect on the times when God kept his promise to you, even though you was doubting it, right? And that's the point I was making. But it is enlarged when you reflect on the times when God kept his promise to you, even though you was doubting him. Review those times, y'all. Like I just shared my story, how I thought about it like, you know what, you sure right, Lord. Let me quit chirping. Let me release control of this. Let me let you do what you do. Because you got eyes in places and people in places that I don't even know about, right? Confirmation. Right? So it's like that type of a vibe. God is like, review the times. That's where your strength will come from. I don't know who needs to hear this message today, but I know it is someone out there. I know I'm not alone. I know that. But there is somebody that needs to hear this. There's somebody that just needs that little push, that little encouragement, that little reassurance. So you're guided right now. Review the times when God came through for you. Review the times when God came through for you and it turned out better than you expected. You're going to gain your strength there. I did this. I'm telling y'all I did. And I found relief from worry, anxiousness, and anxiety, even rejection, even being turned down or told no, not being approved. That's not being accepted. You didn't get that. Even in those times, y'all, I'm hearing no. This is me being transparent. I'm hearing no. I'm being rejected. I'm being turned down. And I'm like, okay, that's okay. God's rejection is my protection. When one door closes, another one opens. I just have to stay in the right mind state. So this is you getting in that right mindset. This is you enlarging where you need to be standing in, which is your faith. So you do some reflection. You do some soul searching. You're like, okay, Lord, all right. I know them doors didn't open for a reason. I don't know the reason, but I know you do, Father God. I know you have a better plan. I know there must be something better. I know that you got a plan. I know you do, because I remember in 2021, you had a plan. I remember in 2023, you had a plan. I remember in 2015, you had a plan. I remember in 19 whatever, you had a plan. I remember. I didn't see my way then, but you saw my way out. And thank you. And then you find your gratitude. And then this is how you build up your power. See, you get your strength by standing in your faith and enlarging it. You get your power by standing in your gratitude. I'm trying to multiply. I'm trying to increase your life. I'm trying to boss up your life. That was 8:33 on the clock. So anyway, yeah, I did this, y'all. So I'm not telling you guys nothing that I have, a remedy that I've never tried before. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm going to tell you what I have tried and what has worked. I'm going to tell you what I'm standing in and on right now, 10 toes down, okay? So this is just my advice and guidance that I'm being guided to tell y'all. I encourage you guys to alter your mind state instead of trying to control. Alter your mind state and instead of trying to control it. Surrender it to the divine. It's like I was like, God, please take it, because I know you can do with it what I could never. Stand in your faith, find peace, solace, and refuge in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this message, my loves. For whoever needed to hear it, I'm praying for you. Keep going. You got this. It's going to be okay. And I'll see you guys in the next one, 9:44 on the clock. Have a great day.